Emily Hayward last updated 1406, December 5, 2017. Putting cameras inside the Marlboro taxis fleet would not necessarily make drivers any safer, says company owner Aaron Watson. File photo violence is just part of the job for taxi drivers in Blenheim, and with no way to ensure drivers stay safe, other than not working Friday and Saturday nights, drivers have to take it in the stride. The owner of Marlboro's only taxi company was speaking out after two cars were attacked last Saturday night. A driver had a rock thrown at his car outside the BP station on Main Street about 4:45 a.m. Read more. Police arrest 17-year-old woman in connection with taxi driver shooting. Wellington taxi driver shot over fare dispute in suburb of Miramar. Taxi boss wants driver safety laws restored after driver shot another driver had a traffic cone thrown at his car while going through the McDonald's drive-thru. Marlboro Taxis owner Aaron Watson said no one could stop taxi drivers feeling unsafe at work. There's no way on earth that you can prevent anything like this happening. What safety measures can you enforce if somebody throws something at a vehicle? It happens all the time. Watson said drivers just had to take the abuse with the job. We don't expect it violence, but we take it in our stride. She said feeling unsafe at work was not restricted to the taxi industry. It's like any job. Are you safe going to work every day? A police spokesperson said a 23-year-old man was arrested on Saturday, November 25 for throwing a rock at a taxi in Blenheim. He would appear in court on December 11 charged with intentional damage. A taxi driver was shot last month by a customer in Wellington following a fare dispute. The incident occurred in the suburb of Miramar about 9:10 p.m. The driver managed to reach a nearby service station where he got help before being taken to Wellington Hospital. Ministry of Transport, Mobility and Safety Manager Brent Johnston said cameras were required in 18 urban areas due to the recorded crime rates. Cameras were required in Whangarei, Napier, Nelson, Auckland, Hastings, Christchurch, Hamilton, New Plymouth, Dunedin, Tauranga, Wanganui, Queenstown, Rotorua, Palmerston North, Invercargill, Gisborne and Wellington. The majority of crime was occurring in the main three centres: Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch. However, 30% of recorded crime was outside the main three centres, which is why these 18 urban areas were chosen. He said, the recorded crime statistics did not justify mandating the security features outside of these areas, Johnston said. However, some smaller centres chose to install cameras voluntarily, such as Paraparaumu. There were no cameras in the Marlboro taxis vehicles, and Watson said installing them would not ensure drivers were kept safe. I've been in this industry for 25 years. And I've seen worse things out there. Even cameras in cars would not have prevented it, she said. Watson said the only way the drivers could avoid the violence was to not work Friday or Saturday nights. Well, at this time of year there are more drunks out there, there are more idiots out there, she said. Community Constable Russ Smith, of Blenheim, said summertime was generally a busy period for police dealing with alcohol-related incidents. We tend to be a bit busier as a result of people drinking more alcohol, he said. Problems with alcohol do increase around this time of year. Watson said the biggest issue for the company was people vomiting in the vehicles. The Marlboro Express